Coming up, a Korean-American group is helping to spread cheer and joy this holiday season. Thousands of people came out for the annual holiday tree lighting ceremony at the community center. In case you hadn't noticed, Fort Lee police officers were sporting a new look in November, and for a very good reason. And we step back in time to recreate George Washington's historic retreat from Fort Lee. Hi, I'm Linda McHugh. Welcome to our December show. 30 families in Fort Lee will be having a happier holiday season this year thanks to David Chun, founder and president of the Free Turkeys Korean American Foundation. For the past 30 years, David and his wife Sung Hee helped raise nearly $20,000 every holiday season to buy turkeys for those less fortunate.
We raised money so far, last about 1.5 months to distribution all the needy people, especially homeless, and a free meal service center, including Korean senior citizens as well as American.
It's been a God's blessing for us to continue this one because a lot of people willing to help, and we willing to work very hard for them to give out our love for them. And we hope and we pray this family, homeless people, could feel like a holiday, like a family, and then come back to the feeling of somebody's love them and care for them.
Fort Lee was awarded 30 turkeys. I don't know if people realize this, but we do have neighbors that are in need. So we have a human services department and we give out certificates for free turkeys.
This is just the symbol. We care about the neighbors.
I don't want to hear that anybody didn't have a turkey and a holiday meal. So this is a wonderful blessing for our town.
The Richard and Catherine Nest Adult Activity Center hosted its first ever community-wide Thanksgiving celebration for residents who might have been alone or didn't have the means to have their own Thanksgiving dinner. Approximately 120 dinners were prepared and served by more than 20 volunteers. The event was free thanks to generous donations from the Korean American Association of Fort Lee, Frank Patty, Acme, Metropolitan Plant Exchange, Outback Steakhouse, Costco, ShopRite, and Gotham City Diner. Councilman Joe Saveri and Harvey Somer were also on hand to help serve food and help spread holiday cheer. In case you hadn't noticed, which was difficult not to, Fort Lee police officers took on a new look in November. The department took part in No Shave November, which is a month-long journey to grow cancer awareness and help raise money to support cancer prevention, education, and research.
The PBA approached me and asked me if I would allow members on duty to participate in the No Shave campaign, which creates a wrinkle for the department because our department policy, as most law enforcement agencies across the country, when you're in uniform, you're clean shaven.
He was very, very reluctant at first. The chief is very traditional as far as our uniform appearance, and in patrol, as long as I've been here, you're not allowed to have a beard while in uniform.
95% of the 90-member force decided to grow out their beards. For some, it was the first time in 15 years. To participate, each officer had to donate $50 and then spread the word about the campaign. The Fort Lee PBA was the third highest ranking team in the country, raising more than $17,000.
Tremendous feedback from the community, a lot of funny looks from people when they first see us, myself included, but it's those looks that's giving our officers the opportunity to discuss with people why we're doing what we're doing. Again, we're raising money to fight cancer.
I hear that the guys in patrol are getting a lot of positive feedback from our residents, and it's just been really fun.
In 1776, this area here at Fort Lee Historic Park was the site of General George Washington's encampment. To mark the 240th anniversary of Washington's historic retreat from Fort Lee, Revolutionary War reenactors marched out of the park and traveled the original route of the Army to Monument Park.
Today, members of the Brigade of the American Revolution will be doing a living history program showing the life and times of the common soldier of the American Revolution. We have artillery demonstrations, music demonstrations, and a battle demonstration.
Fort Lee is one of the most historical towns in New Jersey, and we need to pay attention to our heritage.
On behalf of the Borough of Fort Lee, it gives me great pride and privilege to present you with this small token of our esteem for doing what you do. Thank you very,
Mr. Mayor,
very much.
Thank you so much. It's
Please.
our honor, our pleasure.
Fort Lee actually was two fortifications. The fort itself was in town. The batteries upon the cliffs were sort of a separate thing, and it had mortars and heavy guns like this one here to fire shot and shell into the Hudson River against the British shipping. A militia officer saw the British troops in their boats, rowed here to the fort, alerted the garrison, and within 10 minutes, the garrison was streaming out of here for the safety of Newbridge to get across the Hackensack River and avoid capture.
Fort Lee recently won a National Park Service grant to learn more about what happened in town during the Revolutionary War. The borough awarded the contract to Braisted, who will study 9 days in 1781, encompassing the only known land battle that actually took place in Fort Lee during the Revolution.
If you weren't one of the nearly 5,000 people who attended the annual tree lighting ceremony, be sure to mark your calendars for next year's holiday extravaganza. This is one town event you don't want to miss.
This year we have 100,000 LEDs, a little over 100,000 LEDs. We have 6,000 feet of extension cord, 32,000 zip ties holding it all together. We have 2 new trees on the roof. They are a technology that basically doesn't exist anywhere. They were custom built for us, and they're going to be something special to see.
A lot of late nights go into this. This is a lot of work that we put out throughout the year. I mean, like Sam said, we start in February. We put many, many hours, and then it's all worth it at the end when the mayor and council see the lights turn on. It's just amazing. You know, the feeling that people get, the holiday spirit, the music, everything is just perfect.
The night's finally here. All the hard work we put in all year round is finally here. I mean, you know, the people of the town get a kick out of it.
It was definitely worth all the hard work. Like, people's reactions are awesome. It makes you feel great at the end of the night, like you accomplished something.
In about the space of a minute, you're going to see 300 fireworks go off. About twice as much as we put up last year, and about 100 times as much as we did 2 years ago, for the first time they did it.
We started this about 8-9 years ago with about 50 people, a jug of hot chocolate, and a Charlie Brown holiday tree. It's now morphed into about 5,000 people, a 35-foot tree, and just absolute madness. It's a lot of fun.
It's a great night out for families, fun, children. Everybody's happy tonight.
When we started this, we want Fort Lee to be the best at everything, and we're the best at holiday tree lightings also.
That's our show for this month. Wishing everyone a happy and healthy holiday season, I'm Linda McHugh. Thanks for joining us again, and we'll see you next time.